Because it wasn't just the realization that that was the Isaac God had called me to lay down, but that when I wrote that book and was writing the final chapter of that book, God was writing that through me, preparing the stage for this experience that I would have.
That's what trips me out, how he timed everything at the right time to all be that convergence on that day, at that time, at that...
40, 40, 40, which is the number for trials in the Bible.
Yeah.
Jesus 40 days in the wilderness.
Yeah.
So, I'll tell you this, it felt so much like the burning bush experience in the Bible that I literally instinctively looked down at my feet. Because in the story, God says to Moses, Moses, take off your sandals, for the ground that you are standing on is holy ground. And I tell you, I never wear sandals. I don't even wear sandals to the beach. I mean, I don't even know why I own a pair of sandals. Never, ever. I was wearing sandals that day. I have no idea why I put on sandals. I was freaking out. I was totally, tears strolling down my eyes in the Starbucks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my God, I know what comes after. After Abraham laid down his Isaac, I know what comes next in the story.
Yeah.
The angel yells out, he says, stop.
Right.
And so at that moment, I'm like, God's going to resurrect this relationship.
Yeah.
Which felt crazy because I'm like, I tried breaking this off. For 7-8 months, there was a splinter in my brain. I'm like, this isn't working.
Right.
Well, the next day I had another profound experience where I felt like he was asking me to go to the mall and buy an engagement ring.
Wow.
Wow. And I felt, and there's a long story, I won't get into how I sensed this, but I felt like he was saying, when you buy that ring, you are going to part your Jordan River.
Wow.
Well, I knew what that meant.
Yeah. Yeah.
And after 20 years of walking with God, I'm like, if you're saying, this is my pathway to my promised land, I'm all in.
Well, of course, yeah. It's what you wanted, too.
How could I not?
Yeah.
How could I not? It was scary.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is nuts. What if I go back to her and I still feel the same way? This is nuts.
And now you have a ring.
So eventually, I went to the mall, walked around for 2 hours, because I'm like, this is nuts. Finally, I found a $1,300 ring.